Okay, lovers of BOFA, and I'm so excited today. You want to know why I'm so excited? Because of our VIP, my uncle, my father, who we're having as our guest on the show today. That is the reason why I'm so excited. Hello, beautiful and handsome people. Thank you for joining us on the program today. Happy Valentine's to you all, to all BOFA and Healthy Living with BOFA program. I'm sure the Valentine vibes is going on right there with you. I can't wait to get out of this and go and have a nice time with my lovers too, my friends and family. I'm Betsy Olayinka Folarin Akinlosotu, aka BOFA, bringing to you live information on health and wellness on Healthy Living with BOFA TV every Sunday, streaming it live on YouTube. Unfortunately, and I also feel sad saying this, due to the numbers of people, the guests we have on the program today, we are skipping our health segment. We're doing this to better manage our time on the program. So for this reason, we're going to skip health segment. But trust me, and I promise you, you will enjoy the interview with experts and nutrition segment, because the wonderful people we have on the program today, they are beautiful in and out. When I'm talking about beautiful in and out, I'm talking from experience that I had with these wonderful people. They are entertainer, they make you laugh, they make your home so beautiful, they bring joy, happiness that we're all looking for to our homes when it comes to depression, trouble, here and there. They bring this joy to your home. So we're going to skip our health segment today. Like I said, our guest on this program is someone we all love. And I'm sure that thousands of people are on this program today because of him. And I'm sure after today, they will join us because we have a lot of wonderful people on this program that will be bringing information on wellness. First, let me educate you on what I think the question people might be asking themselves, which they can't even answer. Technically, I may be wrong, but the good news is the answer to this question is right here. Apparently, many people will be wondering what is acting or movie or watching movie got to do with wellness. I know a lot of you will be asking that question. This is Health and Wellness program. What is actor doing on our program? But before I tell you that, the reason why they are on this program, let me first educate you, my lovers, the connection between wellness and acting. I want you to understand wellness first. I've said it on this program millions times, multiple times, what wellness it's all about. Wellness is an individual pursuit. We have self-responsibility for our own choices, behaviors, and lifestyle. But it is also significantly influenced by the physical, social, and cultural environment in which we live. So, wellness is more than just physical health. These are 6 to 12 dimensions of wellness we are talking about. We have more than 6. And I'm going to mention few of them because of our time on this program. Let me start with physical wellness that you all familiar with. This is a healthy body through exercise, nutrition, the food you eat every day, sleep, and so on. When you're talking about physical, this is all it takes to have this definition of physical wellness. Number 2 is mental wellness. This is our engagement with the world through learning, problem solving, creativity, and so on. That has to do with our mental wellness. And the third one I'm going to mention is emotional wellness. This is being in touch with, aware of something, accepting of something, and able to express one's feeling and those of others. The next one is spiritual wellness. This is our search for meaning and purpose in human existence. You all know what that means. How do you communicate to your inner spirit? This is what spiritual wellness is all about. And number 5, I'm going to mention 6 because of our time. The number 5 I'm going to talk about is social wellness. It's about connecting with, interacting with, and contributing to other people and our community. And this is the last but not the least, environmental wellness. This is a healthy physical environment free of hazards. So when we talk about health, health comes into environmental. This is awareness of the role we all play in battering rather than denigrating the natural environment. Now, let's look at just this 6 dimension alone. Now, connect it to acting or watching movies. And I'm sure you will place acting in one, if not all the 6, at least 4 is related to acting. Trust me, we can't beat this. Especially social wellness. I'm sure you all agree with me on that. Now, let's leave the rest of talk, entertainment vibes, and on like that for our guests. So before we bring in our guest on the program today, let's take a break. And when we return, it's our interview with expert.
Unhealthy eating habits have contributed to a lot of health problems epidemic today. Health problems like diabetes, high blood pressure, osteoporosis, arthritis, cancer, health disease, and so on. The good news is, if you can control what goes into your mouth and your body, you will live your best. For what you put into your mouth determines how well or sick you live. You and I know that poor diet is associated with major health risks that causes illness and even death. So, by making smart food choices today can help you protect yourself from all these health problems. Our integrative nutrition health specialist, Miss Betty Olayinka Folani Akinlosotu, aka BOFA, wants to see you living your best without any health issues. She made this known in her program showing every Sunday on Healthy Living with BOFA TV. She tells us how our food choice affects our health and how we feel today, tomorrow, and in the future. If you are opting for optimal health, from fighting free radicals to living your way into a healthy and beautiful body, here are some things you must do. Eat a nutritious, healthy, balanced diet every day. Practice your daily exercise and take your supplement, especially vitamin D, vitamin C, zinc, and chlorophyll to boost your immune system against free radicals that cause cancer and other diseases. Join us on this program every Sunday, 1:30 p.m. US time, 7:30 p.m. African time, and 6:30 p.m. United Kingdom time, where she educates on health and nutrition, as well as features professionals from various fields to sensitize you on wellness. See you there.
Okay, welcome back from the break. That is what I've been talking about. What you eat is what you are. No doubt about it. Nobody can change that from you. Okay, why don't you go ahead and do something beautiful, magnificent today? Go down to, the bottom of our video right there. We have the comments there. Tell us what you love, what you like on this program. Tell us the segment you like. Tell us your favorite in these 3 segments. We have health corners. We have interview with experts. We also have nutrition segment. Go ahead and tell us your favorite from these 3 segments. Before I bring in our guests, I would like to announce this to you. Healthy Living with BOFA is going to be 6 months very soon. In fact, next month precisely. I'm just giving you the clue. I'm not supposed to mention the month because I really want you to do your findings and give me the answer. So for this, we're going to be appreciating all our lovers, our loyal supporters, our dedicated viewers. We want to appreciate you. We're turning 6 months. So happy birthday to Healthy Living with BOFA. Right? Yee, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I know you're also excited. We are all excited because when we are doing wonderful things in our community, we want to be excited. We want to show the world that we are happy for being part of successful people. Whatever we do, it's all success. So we want to appreciate you for supporting us. Without you, there won't be Healthy Living with BOFA. So because of this, we want to celebrate our loyal viewers, those that have been with us since the beginning of this program. It's going to be 6 months precisely next month. And I'm sure you dedicated lovers, supporters, viewers, you know yourself. Yes, no doubt about it. But I don't want to be unfair in giving out the prize. I want everybody, whether you are lovers, you are dedicated one, loyal one, I don't want to know. I just want you to be part of this compensation. So this incentive is in cash. The price is in cash and supplement. That is what they know us for. Wellness. So when we're giving out prices or gifts or anything, we want to include what people know us for, and which is supplement and cash price. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to go on our Facebook Messenger, or if you have my direct number, you can send your response, your answer to that number. You can also send your response to our company hotline, which is international number, +1 917 889 6854. WhatsApp only, please. You can call that number on WhatsApp. You can send message, but trust me, No direct call on this number I just read out. Please, it is very important. So go on either Facebook Messenger or that number or my direct number. For those of you that have me on your contacts, you can send it to us. Tell us the month, the date, Healthy Living with BOFA started, the date and the month, and our first guest on the program. We want to know. So please, it is very important you give us that answer accurately. And this is the format I want you to put this. I want you to write it in this way. Saturday, if it is Saturday, put Saturday, January 1st, 2021 at 12 p.m. If it is Nigerian time, 6 p.m. If it is UK time, 5 p.m. I'm just giving you a guideline to do it. I'm not saying this is the answer. Please be careful. Then you will now tell us our first guest on this program, Dr. John, the guest. So put it like that. Send it to me on my Facebook Messenger or my direct number or our hotline number. You're good to go. So you're winning cash prize, 10,000 naira and supplements. Just to appreciate our lovers, our viewers, our loyal and dedicated viewers on this program. I'm sure you all get the trick, right? Okay, let's get down to the business. Like I said earlier, our guest is on the program right now. And I told you, I am so excited. I'm so happy because we have our guests on the program. But before I bring our father in, because we're having delay right now with our father, you know, he's a very busy, very busy person. So before I bring in our father, I told you we have two guests on the program, right? So let's bring in our guest right now from Nigeria, from food industry, a man who has been doing wonderfully on the program in Nigeria. Sorry, he's been on this program some times ago. He was one of our guests. I think it's our fourth or fifth guest on the program. So I invited him to come on the program and tell us more about this turmeric gari. It's all over the place. We have it in the US right now. In fact, he even sent us sample, about 50 bags of 1 kg, about 2 pounds of gari. He sent it to us in the US to give to people free. And that's a wonderful thing for someone to do. He paid for shipping, does everything. Thousands of naira went on this. And I'm sure that we have people that have this gari and they are giving testimony. So I invited him today to come and tell us what this gari turmeric it's all about, the health benefit. Why is it the one that we have to go for in the market? So let me welcome our friend, our father, Engineer Bosoye Olalere, to tell us what gari turmeric it's all about. Welcome on the program, sir. Okay, now we can see your face. I was so scared, like, are you sure you're there or something? Welcome, sir, Engineer Bosoye. How are you, sir?
I'm very well, and happy Valentine to every one of us.
Thank you. Happy Valentine to you too. So I've told people, like you sent us sample of 50 bags of gari turmeric to the States, to United, all the way from Nigeria to the United States. And I've given it out to people. I've sent it to other states, Virginia and stuff like, and within New York. Can you tell us briefly what this gari is all about?
Well, basically, the idea is to enrich the nutritional value of gari, which has always been a staple food, particularly in West Africa. Gari is consumed by about 85% of Nigeria's 200 million people. And Nigerians in the diaspora that have strong bond and affiliation with motherland Nigeria continue to consume gari as well, be it as solid, which you make as eba, or taken as snacks directly, or by soaking in water. Normally, people, when you want to soak gari in water, you're looking for sugar, you're looking for milk, you're looking for coconut. Sometimes you want to take it with granite. What we have done with gari didun is to put some of this additional food element, blended it with gari, and then take it a step further because of our focus on healthy living. We took it a step further by adding turmeric. Turmeric, as we all know, is an invaluable herb, which is gaining recognition because of the immense benefits that it has. This gari has turmeric, like I said. It's got coconut as well as extract of lemongrass. Lemongrass, as you know, is traditionally used in West Africa to fight malaria and fever, as the case may be. And now that a lot of our people operate from urban centers with limited access to lemongrass, what we have done is to add extract of lemongrass into the gari so that when you consume the gari, you are also consuming extract of lemongrass as well, which can help you boost immunity against diseases. So the gari didun has turmeric, coconut, lemongrass, and a couple of other things, all of which were embedded as a result of our desire to enrich the food value of gari as we used to know it. So when you have gari didun, you don't need to look for sugar, milk, or any other thing, because it's already tasty, as a result of all those healthy additions that have been added to the gari. So it's available for you to eat either raw or by soaking in water, ideally. Of course, you can also use it to make eba, but you enjoy it the most in terms of taste and all of that when you take it as snacks. Thank you.
Wow. I've tried my best as an expert when it comes to nutrition. I've explained what the ingredients that's added to that gari does in the body. So that is to my own knowledge, to my own understanding. And I believe many people trusted it. That was why they went for it. Now, can you tell us briefly what exactly this ingredient added to the gari does in the body? Because they said that if Hausa people gives you something to eat, they will ask you, have you tasted it? Do you know how it feels, what it does in the body? So wọ́n ní ẹnu oníkan láti ń gbọ́kàn, èmi kọ́ ni mo ṣe. Sorry to say, I'm not the one that that produced this. So I want you to tell them. I know you're also good, and you're also an expert when it comes to research. Even though you don't have science or sorry, health background. I know you for that. That you know more about health, and for you to go a step further to make gari that has all these components that can do our body good. You must have done your research and know what exactly the benefits we are getting from this gari. Please tell us what exactly the benefits of those ingredients added to that gari.
Okay, thank you so much for the compliment. About 3-4 years ago, um, Nigeria was declared the world's poverty capital. And that was an appellation that some of us did not accept kindly. And as a result of that declaration that you have such a huge number of poor people in Nigeria, World Health Organization and UNESCO decided to work with Nigerian government to enrich the food value of cassava from where you make fufu, gari, and the likes. Because the idea was that since up to 85% of Nigerians consume cassava derivatives, if you are able to enhance the nutritional value of cassava as a raw material, then by default, a lot of people down the lower Kida that struggle economically, who consume cassava derivatives, will have their diets enhanced and improved. Okay, so working together with International Institute of Tropical Agriculture, which is an American agro-research organization, 2 cassava varieties were discovered to have vitamins as well as protein. And those 2 cassava varieties are vitamin A plus, as well as TME, tropical manihot esculenta. Those 2 cassava varieties have a lot of vitamins and proteins in them, unlike what we used to know about cassava as having carbohydrate and starch, as you know. So those 2 cassava varieties have protein and they also have vitamins. Now, what we did was to take that initiative to say, you know what? First of all, we are going to be using these 2 enriched cassava varieties for our own gari, so that when you take ajogbe gari, by default, you have some protein and vitamin in the food that you are eating, number one. We now decided additionally that, okay, what are those ingredients that when we blend with our gari, it can enhance people's ability to fight all sorts of diseases. And that was how our research findings led us to turmeric. If you Google turmeric on the internet, you find out that turmeric has an ingredient called curcumin. Curcumin has an anti-cancer element in it. So the richness of that curcumin in turmeric informed our choice of it as an addition to our gari. So when you see samples of our gari, which we trademark as gari didon, the first thing you're going to see is that it has yellow. But that yellow is not because of red oil. We don't have red oil to our gari. The yellow and the little reddishness you see in our gari is because of the turmeric. And we added turmeric because turmeric can help body to suppress the development of so many diseases. So when you consume gari didon, which comprises turmeric and a couple of other things, you're actually consuming food that can help you to boost your body's ability to withstand diseases and increase your health. So turmeric is something anybody can Google from the internet, and all those benefits that comes with consumption of turmeric are embedded in our turmeric gari. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Engineer Bosoye Olaliri. I'm really, really grateful for coming on to tell us what this gari turmeric does in our body. Viewers, I'm sure you all have understanding on what exactly you are getting, the health benefits you are getting from this gari turmeric. I've been advising and advocating on for the past few months. I've tested it. I know what it does in the body, especially this turmeric. See, all my acne, it makes them fade away. I can't believe it. It's doing a marvelous and magnificent work on my body. You can try it. And we have already sent out the adverts video that tells you all you need to know about it, including the location where to get it. So you can just contact any of this location, you get it. It's right there on Terminal Market. Get your free sample there. And if you want me to give you, I can mail it to you. If you live outside New York or you live in New York, I'll stop by and drop it for you. So Engineer Bosoye, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate you. God bless you. Have a wonderful week and enjoy your Valentine as well. Bye.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right. Wow. Viewers, this is the moment we'll be waiting for. As you can see, my uncle, my beautiful handsome, never age father. It's always struggling on the queue with his children. Trust me, it's here in our midst. So I'm so excited to announce and to introduce to you our father, a veteran actor, a man that I respect so much, that I honor, and I'm sure you lovers of Jide Kosoko also honor and respect him. And that is the reason why you are on the program today, to listen and see him talking live on the program. Like I said earlier, I said connection between wellness and acting or watching movie is therapeutical. Watching movie is a kind of method used as a therapy. And I've mentioned about 6 of the out of the 12 dimensions of wellness. And now you can see the reason why we have an expert when it comes to acting on this program. So I'm going to introduce to you to please join me in welcome a great leader, career builder, a father, my very own uncle, Prince Jide Kosoko. Prince Jide Kosoko is a multiple award-winning Nigerian popular veteran actor, a former president of Association of Nigerian Theatre Arts Practitioners. Prince Jide Kosoko studied business administration at Yaba College of Education and performing arts at Olabisi Onabanjo University at Goiwoye, Ogun State in Nigeria. Prince Jide Kosoko is a very gifted, skillful, intelligent, and active in acting and interpretation of movie roles. He is from a royal family. Please join me in welcoming Prince Jide Kosoko on Healthy Living with BOFA. You're welcome on the program, sir.
Hello, my people.
Thank you
so much, my sister,
for joining us. You get me worried.
I'm happy to be part of this program.
Uncle, you got me worried. Like when I didn't see you, you're supposed to be the first on the program before our second guest comes in. I understand the network. I understand the power problem in Nigeria, but yet I'm still grateful I'm honored. I'm everything today because I'm excited having you. And thank you for not disappointing your fans. God bless you, sir.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I am happy to be part of this program.
Thank
I
you.
am happy to hear your voice. And in fact, I enjoyed that lesson by that our young man about gari. It's a nice one. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Viewers, there's something I need you to know about Prince Jide Kosoko. He didn't know I'm going to say this, but I just want you to know it. Because many people, we have a mindset of designing people, talking about something we have no idea about. When I was calling him, I was trying to bring him to this program, I added honorable to his name. And he said, please, I like my name to be simple. Just call me Prince. I'm like, really? Just like that? And the reason why I added it is honorable as that name sounds. It's not only for politicians, it's for people that have added values in our community. People that have done so well, a respectful people, respectable people that are, you know, Jide Kosoko is what I'm talking about. I can't be telling you who he is, but for someone to tell you that, you know what, keep my name simple. I don't want any title. And, you know, a lot of chieftaincy title, political, you know, appointment have been offered to him. He just said, please, I just want my name simple. And this really give me a mind that it's a humble person, as someone that take this life simple as it is. So today I'm going to respectively call him Prince. I'm sure I'm going to have the difficulties in saying that. Trust me, uncle is right here on my lips. But just please, viewers, I'm apologizing before I make this mistake. Just believe me, and I'm just going to be alternating it. I pray God help me to keep to Prince. But even at all, I made a mistake of saying uncle. Just bear with me. I'm used to that. It's my uncle. I love him so much. I love his family. So let's get started without wasting much of our time. Prince, please tell us how the journey started. The challenges. You're a veteran in this industry. I want you to tell us how it all started and the challenges. I know some.
Well,
please, your viewer wants to know. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, I will be very brief about it because otherwise it may take the whole time of this program.
I know. Oh, you are muted. Prince, you are muted.
And it is not just experiment, but it was a professional setting. I was then at a Methodist school, Yaba, and you know, usually we always have this end of year entertainment in school. And so, but there is no way they do it that they don't get me involved, even as young as I was. Mm-hmm. And back home, I always gathered children of my age, you know, and be teaching them exactly what we did in school. And I didn't know that Uncle Dele Toimbo, who happens to be one of our tenants, mm-hmm. always observe what we do. So one day, I was surprised that he invited me and said he's a member of an organization called Ifelodun Traveling Theater, and they wanted to have a stage performance and, of course, a television program. And the title of that play is Mark Mojuala, and they needed a boy of my age to play that role. So he invited me to their rehearsal base, and I went there. On getting there, in fact, I got there before him. I met quite a number of other young artists who are there, you know. But I got there and he was not there, so I couldn't easily mix with them. But when he eventually came, the narrative changed. He just introduced me, Jide, come and take this role. And when I did it, forget about it. Every other children went to sit down somewhere in the corner. And so that was how I was accepted as the person to play that lead. We did it on television in Babish. We also did it on stage. So that was how the journey started. It was a professional setting at that tender age. So that was how I started. And, you know, I live very close to Chief Hubert Ogunde of blessed memory. And that's the, you know, founder of the commercial theater in Nigeria. And I happen to be a friend to some of his children. So I have free access to their studio where they are rehearsing and doing all those things. So I was so close to the family. My mother too was equally close to that family. So I would say I got inspired by the way people appreciate Hubert Ogunde whenever they see him passing on the road. Ogunde. So I said, yes, I think I want to be like this man. And that was it. And that was how I started. But like you said, there were lots of challenges. You know, in those days, no parents actually want their children to be part of this kind of a thing. Theater. No. They won't accept it. Every parent wants their children to be involved. To be an engineer, a lawyer, a doctor, and so on and so forth. Same thing with my parents. They actually wanted me to be a lawyer, but unfortunately, this is what I have chosen, and I continue to receive beatings every day, every now and then. In fact, let me give you something that happened to me when we went to Babish to record that Makonjola. You know, usually in those days, it is live thing. So as you are in the studio, they are already airing it. And you know, that is the period where people are so free to, you know, watch television through other people's window without caution. We don't have armed robbers as, you know, like, in fact, I started hearing about armed robber for very many years after then. So I didn't know they have just watched Makonjola. I dropped at Alagomeji bus stop, crossed, and you see the way people, they have just finished watching me. And they started hailing me. Jide Kosoko, we have seen you. Hey, I was so happy. The moment has come. This is what I've been asking for. So I started going no majestically as an hero, thinking that the same thing will happen at home, but not knowing that my mother and brother had laid ambush. They beat her nonsense out of me that day. Yeah, a lot of people came, they beat me, and oh God. In fact, I regretted going there.
Wow.
Now, fortunately for me, around that same period, Hubert Ogunde passes in his video, in his old Volvo car. And all those people beating me started hailing him. Hubert Ogunde. So one of our uncles there now said, why are you beating this boy? That is the man he's trying to emulate. What is all this? That was how I was able to get a little freedom with condition attached.
Wow.
You must not miss church. You must not miss lesson. You must not miss school. So I am left with only Saturday and perhaps part of Sunday after returning from church. So from that day, because I must confess to you, I was a very stubborn chap. Very, very. Anyway, for a boy of my age to have started theater at that time, that is enough for me to know that I was a very, very stubborn child. I am during Easter, during Christmas, when they are doing Egun and all these things, you know, Gareta, you will see me in front. I have my own team. I did a team. Wow. My masquerade is always well decorated because I have enough money to play around with. So you can imagine that kind of a person. But I tell you, the day they gave me that opportunity to go ahead acting, but because with all those conditions attached, that very moment I turned a new leaf. I started behaving well in the environment. Those people that had not wanted their children to even play with me started asking them, can't you see, Jide? I observe every instruction so that I don't lose the opportunity of going to Rihanna. So that was it. And since then, here we are today. We thank Almighty God.
We thank God. In fact, I thank God for your life. In fact, it's been a journey that no one, in fact, those of the viewers today, some of them have not even given birth to. And now they're still watching you. I'm telling you. Because I have some youths who are my boys, my girls on this program. When I look at their age, I'm like, seriously? You guys were not born before this man started all his journey into
so in other words, I've been acting for the past 57 years.
My goodness. My goodness. It's a long, long, long journey. But Prince, I must say this. Your life is a testimony and inspiration to all the youths, or everybody in the whole world, not only in Nigeria or Africa, in the whole world, because your name is all over the place, both locally and internationally. And I must congratulate you for this achievement. You're one of the role models that I look up to, and you know that. And I want to bless God for your life. With all you've said so far, talking about the challenges and how the journey started, I can see that I figure out who your inspirer, who influenced you into that, to be Ogunde, if I'm not wrong. Or is there anyone that influenced you into movie industry, into theater, or somebody that you've never mentioned that inspired you into this career? Apart from Ogunde that you mentioned.
Yes, I mentioned Dele Toyibo.
Okay, yes.
Dele Toyibo is someone I will call my Oga, because he is the one that actually introduced me to their group. He's the one that nurtured me into proper acting. Yes. Okay. Though he's late now, but I salute him because he faced quite a lot of problem with my mom. There was a time my mom arrested him with police. That where is my son? And so, you know what? I will tell you what happened that day. We were going for a stage performance in the Western region. And I was already in that Bole Kaja. You know Bole Kaja, that big lorry.
Yes.
we were already set to go. And there's somebody just alerted me that my mom is on her way. And I saw her coming. What I did was I quickly dived under the some of the materials, some of the clothes in the vehicle, you know, especially the backdrop. I went under it. And my mother came looking for me everywhere, even entered the Bole Kaja, matching me. She didn't know I was the one she was matching. I kept quiet there. And my mother went thereafter to, you know, use police to arrest Uncle Dele. But I didn't come out from that place. But thereafter, I'm happy before my mother died, Uncle Dele and my mother were very close friends.
Wow. It should. That should happen, because when you see your child, you know, coming out of flying colors of what you think it cannot do right, you want to tell the whole world, you want to reconcile with people that you offended because of that. And I'm glad she did before she passed on. And congratulations on that. Moving on, I don't want to waste most of our time. And the real story I really want our youth, because this program is also for the youth, those that are sitting down there. I always say that on the program. We have thousands of youth sitting down on degree they have, thinking that Nigeria or government is going to provide job for them. And meanwhile, they have potentials, the talent they can utilize, they can bring out to the public and be who God wants them to be. So this is one of the reasons why we ask our guests to tell us the experience so far, the journey so far, so that they can learn that this life is not something that just comes with roses, or you wake up one day, you start having what you think you desire. You need to go through difficulties before you can have it happen. And I think our guest is having network glitch. I'm not sure. Let's see if it's going to come back again. All right, that's network for you. We can beat that in Africa, especially in Nigeria, where we come from. So we're going to wait for our guests to come in to reconnect back to us. So we still have a lot of questions to ask our guests. So before we do that, let's take a break. And when we return, it's our guests coming back and we continue with our I'm sorry. So let's take a break. Then we return. We must have had our guests back on the program. So let's take a break.
What we've been waiting for. There is this saying that you are what you eat. This is absolutely correct. See, eating right is when we get all the essential nutrients our body needs from the food we eat daily. And these are minerals, vitamins, fats, healthy carbs, proteins, and fiber. The question we should be asking ourselves is, have I been feeding my body with essential nutrients? Many people have been advised to stay away from certain food. Why? Because they are very high in carbohydrates. But the study shows that your body system needs carbohydrates, which we call energy food. What is important is to go for healthy carbohydrates. Now, you have just one food item that can supply your body system with all these nutrients. And this food is called turmeric gari, trademarked as gari didun. Turmeric gari, developed by Ajogbe groups and made from gari, turmeric, coconut, and lemongrass extract is the product of an effort to enrich the nutritional value of gari, and the nutrients you get from it includes healthy carbs, minerals, vitamins, fats, proteins, and fiber. So whether you are super healthy, have diabetes, high blood pressure, and other healthy related conditions, the nutrition advice is to go for turmeric gari. You can eat directly as snack, soak in water, or make and enjoy as swallow. Eba. I promise you, you will love turmeric gari. To have a sample, can reach out to Burge and Brewer Services, New York, United States at this phone number 34761-35485 for distributorship in the United States. Please contact Gito Terminal African Market at this phone number 929-283-2653. For Nigerian market, please contact Ajogbe Groups at 292 Muritala Mohammed Way, Alagomeji, Yaba, Lagos, or contact them on phone 070-5656-5659 or 081-337-2939. Turmeric gari, you will love it.
Wow. Welcome back. I think our guest is having network problem at this time, but thank God we were able to have him on the program. So I would like to talk more about acting. Since we have our guests on the program, and unfortunately, the internet problem won't let us enjoy. It's preventing us from enjoying our guests on the show today. But let me tell you some few things watching movie does in the body. I know you want to feel like, is it true or not? You can research on anything I say on this program. You find it to be true. Honestly, a lot of people are looking at movies industry as something that is not relevant. I mean, it has nothing to do with our health. But I tell you, it got a lot to do with our health. When it comes to wellness, watching movie is a type of therapy that we recommend for our patients or client, because watching a movie revitalizes our body. It allows you to disconnect, relax, and have a good time. It's also a therapy in the sense that we use it, we use therapy. The entire movie, when you watch it to the end, to help people face fears and become aware of their fear so that they can work and adjust themselves. They can work on overcoming whatever they're going through. It also allows you to focus on your problems. The context of many movies can make you aware of your own problems through identification and empathy. It also creates laughter and happiness. Like I said earlier, I said Prince Jide Kosoko is one of the people in the movie industry that bring joy, happiness to our homes, to our lives. So this is one of the things film creates. It creates laughter and happiness. And there is no doubt that it has immense influence over both mental and physical health. Film, or call it movie, also has a cathartic function. When you watch a movie, you can experience what I call passion without suffering the real side of effect. That is sad and distress movie, what they can do on your life can also help you with your emotions and other things you might be going through that has to do with your emotions or your feelings. It drives motivation, acting, watching movie, watching, anything that you sit before your TV and watch. It drives motivation. When you watch movie, you can find characters in that movie who help you find energy in your real life. That is certain. There's no one watching movie without getting one character that will touch the area of your life, that tells you, okay, this is going on in your life, and the person will touch that area in that movie. Except if you're just watching for fun, you're not paying attention to all that happened in that movie. So it also helps you to rethink our negativity thoughts. Through movies, you can find new perspective that will help you reflect on and change your attitude. A lot of people, it has happened to me several times. When I watch movie, I change my attitude towards something. It changes me several times. And watching movie also develop our creativity. You see, I've seen many people today. Just for instance, what our guest just mentioned when his journey started. He's mentioned that he looked up to somebody, which is Ogunde, the way he was doing it on the screen, on the TV. So he said, I want to be like this person. So this is what I'm talking about. It makes us to develop our creativity in us. And today, our guest is one of the VIP, one of the best in the movie industry when it comes to talent, comes to interpreting movie, you'll find him there. I think our guest is back. Good. He's back. Thank God. So that shows that Prince Jide Kosoko loves you all. And that is why he's back on the program. So like I was saying that watching movie develop our creativity. It develops our creativity. I'm trying to connect our guests and it's on already. So before I bring him back, let me mention the last one, that watching movie or acting thus in our life. It helps us with relaxation. Seriously, someone that have been going through hell will want to relax. Someone that have been stressing out for the whole day want to relax. And while you are stretching your body on that couch, you want to turn your TV on and start watching something that will bring relaxation to you. So therefore, it is an excellent way to decrease anxiety. There's no one watching movie that will not have this, what I call relaxation, happiness, joy, and so on. So let's see, our guest is back on so that we can continue. Yes, thank you so much, Prince, for coming back. And this shows that it's okay. I've told them that our guest is a loving father. He will be back. And thank God you are here. I've already told them all you need to tell them. But seriously, there's some few things your lovers, your fans sent to me that I need to let you know and answer that question. I'm not going to answer them because it is not my my profession. So now, these are the questions they've been sending to me on my phone, and I tried to send it to so where I can read it. All right. They want to know, outside your acting, is there any other profession or career that you have? I've seen you on billboard, advertising and doing other things. Is there anything you want your lovers to know that they want to emulate you of? You want to tell us?
Well, yes, the truth is, apart from acting, yes, you know, I am an ambassador to quite a number of products, and which I think is still related to my profession. So aside this thing I'm doing artistically, honestly, I have no other business.
Good.
That's the only thing I do.
Good. Now, people send questions to me. They said that you are a Lagosian. You're involved in politics when it comes to campaign. You always support all the governors, all these political leaders. But you've never for one day, they haven't seen you being in any political office. Can you tell us how that happened and why you don't want to? Because I spoke to you and you told me, but I want you to tell the world, your fans, do you plan to run for any political office or you don't want it?
Well, if we don't have to deceive ourselves, and if really we need people that can actually be agile enough when it comes to political activities, I think I may not be one of them now because age is not really on my side when it comes to that as far as I'm concerned. I am 67 now, for God's sake, and I am above being a local government chairman.
That's true.
And so automatically, it is not a bad idea to be working behind the screen when it comes to politics. Look at, contribute your quota by ensuring that people you believe can do it, get there, and giving them support. As far as I'm concerned, a lot of people will say, in fact, I've had people telling me, you don't need to approve any of these politicians. I say, why? Am I not a Nigerian? It is not part of my own rights to vote or be voted for. I have the right to campaign for whoever I want to campaign for. Yes, the issue of people you campaign for, getting there and doing the right thing is another thing. But one will continue to do his own responsibility. And I don't intend to seek for any political position.
Thank you for answering that question. Your viewers just listen to your response. They won't say that I made it up telling them. So now the next question is, I've seen you doing some things on your, in your career, and people love it. They are happy. You bring joy, happiness to their homes. Tell us, what do you love about this career, and how has this acting career impacted your life physically, mentally, and even socially?
Yes, you said something about therapy, and I will tell you that, we have what we call if it is even theater, arts, we have what we call an aspect of our job, applied theater, we have what we call theater therapy, we have cinema therapy.
Mm-hmm.
So as we try as much as possible to impact knowledge, to make people be happy, relax at the corners of their homes, mm-hmm. we are also enjoying the therapy, happy doing what we like doing most. And everybody acts, but we take it as a profession. And mm-hmm. we act with all our hands, our leg, our head, and everything. And all you just need is healthy living, mm-hmm. by way of eating the best of the best that can, in terms of nutrition. Mm-hmm. Apart from that, the kind of exercise I do when I go on set, to me, is part of the therapy. It's part of getting myself shape up. And we enjoy it. And I'm happy that our people also know that. Look at our cinema therapy, for example. Do you know we use it to actually participate in treating some patients?
That's good. That is what it's for, anyway.
Yes, because we, take for example, if we have a patient that is mentally challenged, mm-hmm. we will go to the level of that particular patient, and we'll be friendly with such a person, mm-hmm. and we will do what the person will like us to do, mm-hmm. and gradually we try to change his orientation, and gradually we will be contributing in a small measure to treating such a patient. So
that's a good thing.
Part of it.
Good
And like I said about the applied theater, we have what we call the guerrilla theater, a situation where we go to the spots where that particular drama we are making is necessary. It's needed to effect some changes. We have been to prisons to, stage performance with them, make them participate, mm-hmm. them to be able to know things that are good and things that are not good, changing their mind, mm-hmm. set from something bad to something good. So, it's all about this.
That's a good initiative in the movie industry. I don't even know you have the cinema therapy, because we have it here, and I'm familiar with that. And now we are now on health and wellness, and that's always been my favorite section when it comes to interview with experts. I've seen you and I've known you for a very long time. How you do it, ups and down, I don't know how you do it. Trust me, Uncle, how you do it with your age and you're still acting, that means wellness, health and wellness is on your side. So I want you to tell us today, when you have a break from your acting, what do you spend your time doing?
Thank you so much. You taking your question. I love indoor games so much. I play Monopoly, I play Ludo, I play What, I play Scrabble, I play so many of these indoor games to while away my time. Then I don't joke with games on my phone, Candy Crush. I play it a lot to relax my brain, relax my nerves. And I must confess to you that this nutritional well living thing you're talking about is so important. Let me tell you something. I have been diabetic since 1996, and I continue to keep to the instruction of my doctors, both in terms of the diet, in terms of exercising my body, and things that I have time that I have appropriated to all these things, and I keep to them. Especially, I don't joke with the kind of food I have been asking to take, and so be it. And I confirm to you, I'm very healthy.
Yeah, you are. Trust me, Prince, you are healthy because you hardly see someone of your age still in this type of career and you're still looking young. In fact, sometimes
Thank
when I
you.
see you on set, on a movie, I'm like, seriously, is this movie done 10 years ago? And guess what? You just released the movie. I'm like, how is he doing it? But I must confess that you're doing wonderfully. You're doing great when it comes to your health. And, like a couple of days ago, you were on set and I asked you, Uncle, are you with your supplement, everything? You say yes. And I know you are. Please keep it up. That is the only thing that can keep you going in life. We've
Thank
seen
you.
many people in this movie industry. Mama Rainbow is over 70. I think she's also turning 80. And she's doing beautiful. In fact, when I look at her picture on Instagram, I'm like, my God, I want to be like her. She's
Extraordinary.
keeping fit. And that's what we are talking about. A lot of youths nowadays, they are not doing what you are doing. Trust me. They are involved in so many things that can damage or injure their lives. Wearing this, eating that, all because they want to show that they have arrived. They have money to buy them. And meanwhile, it's killing their body. But you mind what you eat, regardless of what is going on around you. Even though you have the money to buy it, you still not buying all this craps, all this junk. You stick to this wellness. And I must say, thank you so much for doing so. It's one of the things that
And most importantly, we give glory to Almighty God for His grace.
that's
That is very
right.
important.
That's right. Now, the question I received again from our viewers, your fans, it's about what is going on in the movie industry. People want to know what Tamper is doing to prevent illness that always result to constant deaths in the movie industry. What are they doing? That's what.
Let me quickly make a correction.
Okay.
There is no constant death in the movie industry. People are bound to die, whether you like it or not.
Of
It is
course.
just because of our popularity that people are seeing it and say, actors are dying. No, that is not it. Check the number of liars that have gone. Check the number of doctors that have died.
It's true.
You see that even their numbers multiply, whatever. But you see, there is an insurance scheme in place that they are put in place in Tampa for every member to pay minimal amount every month and be entitled to some medications, to some, so most importantly, the association will do its own, but individually, everybody must stand up and fight for himself and herself. there is need to observe every necessary aspect of the life, and your health is most importantly. And you cannot leave out what you eat if you really want to be a very well person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Wow.
I have not answered you.
Yes, yeah, you are. You've done that. And now, staying on nutrition, you've told us what nutrition, I mean, you haven't told us what nutrition it's all about. And I want you to tell us what is the role, the nutrition. I want the viewers to know this because a lot of people are still not listening to the doctors, the dietitian, the nutritionist advice. They're not doing so. So I want us to tell the viewers the good role nutrition plays in our life. I've listened to you saying some of them. So I want you to please tell the viewers the importance of this good food on our plate.
Well, I am not a nutritionist, though, but I know that I know that eating good food matters. Let me give you an example. Hello?
Go ahead, sir.
Are you okay? Now, I told you I became diabetic in 1996.
Mm-hmm.
And when I met my doctor, he gave me certain foods that I should be eating. You must not eat this, you must not eat this, you must not eat this. Then my first next question to him is, he said, you must not eat this, you must not eat that. So at the end of the day, that means you just still want me to die. He said, I should not eat this, I should not eat that. Until I met another doctor, a very young doctor, who now, to a lady doctor, a young girl, and I would call her girl because she was not more than 32, 33 then, you know. And she told me, sir, eat whatever you want to eat, but minimally, small. Eat them and take your drugs. Take your supplements. I said, that's so. Go. And I started obeying her. And to the extent that I have so much tailored my stomach that there is no way I can even eat much again. I eat little, and then I take my medications, and I am fine. Then I don't joke with fruits. I don't joke with vegetables. I don't joke with all this. I do still eat rice. I eat all this starchy thing, but very small quantity with a lot of vegetables.
That's good.
And so I know that nutrition plays an important role. Anyway, what am I even saying? It plays all the role in our life, because that is the truth. If you are not taking the appropriate thing, that means you will continue to have a headache today, chest pain tomorrow, and all those things. And but if you continue to observe nutritional food, then you are bound to be healthy. It's important. There is no way we can do away with checking our health. It is important for us to take appropriate food at all times.
Good. I can see that. Viewers,
I'm not a nutritionist, but it is important that you watch what you put in your mouth. You don't just sit all jargons. Not because you have money, you want to do more than yourself. Then you have yourself to blame.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Prince. I am so more than happy to say that you're welcome on this program, and for you to be back on the program to tell us more that people want to know. I am grateful. And the last question is this, and they just sent it to me, that if you are to change something in the movie industry today, what will that thing be you want to change? Because we're all looking for change every day. What exactly you look at in that movie industry today, and you are thinking that, okay, they say you are once a president of this industry. Maybe the time frame for you to make that change is not enough. And if you still have the power to do so now, being one of the top leaders in that society. So if you are to change something, what do you think you change?
Yeah, let me quickly tell you, whether I am president of any association or not, we are presidents of presidents. We are still strongly active in the administration of the industry. Mm-hmm. My major concern, why I think I am not yet fulfilled, is that the film industry in Nigeria is not regulated. Mm. We are yet to be structured, and until we are structured, we cannot match, we cannot level with what is obtainable in the Western world. We know our problems. We know financially we are not there. But I tell you what, we have the best actors in this world. I base my chest to say that our actors can match with any actor all over the world. But when we talk of the technology, we talk of the regulation. Mm-hmm. It's not there. And if there is no regulation, if we are not properly structured, financial institutions will not bring money into it. Mm-hmm. Let's hope that with the little effort we are putting in place recently to ensure that we get a regulatory body for ourselves, everything will come to pass. By God's grace, we will get there. We know our problems, quite a number of problems. We cannot actually, sorry, you may not see me. I just lost our lights.
We're almost done. We expect that. We are in Nigeria, not in...
Yeah, don't worry. I'm in Nigeria. You can...
Thank you so much, Prince, for being on the show today. I am so grateful. And that is all for today on Interview with Experts with our father, our uncle, our great leader. The viewers have been sending messages. Your fans have been calling you names, and they are wonderful names that I'm going to tell you today. They sell that you are a versatile, a resourceful leader. They said you are a father of fathers, leaders of leaders.
Thank you.
Wow. This is awesome.
I'm grateful.
Prince, I want to thank you.
Thank you.
I'm honored to have you on this program. It's an honor. It's a privilege. It's everything to me. For only how did they say it? I want to say it right. I called you. You hear my voice, and you are here. Thank you so much, Uncle. I'm so grateful having you on the program. Maybe next time I call you, we have a lot to talk about. And I also want to let the viewers know that you are resourceful, you are versatile, the way they called you, because I plan to have it done on the program, but because of our time, we won't be able to do it. I want us to be like we are on set. I am your doctor, or you are my doctor, and I'll be asking you. Unfortunately, if we can still say that, we can still do it in next 1 minute. It's okay. Is that okay?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Uncle, you're going to act as a doctor, and I'm going to come as a patient to you, right? And
all right, let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
Start,
I am in my office. So I come now.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Set. Hey, doctor.
Yes.
What are you doing? Long time. I know you don't want to see me. You want to see me. I don't want to see you, because coming to see the doctor, it's something I don't want to think about. But trust me, I've been having headache. In fact, I am so weak. I don't know what to do. The most important thing, my boyfriend is complaining that I'm gaining weight. What do you think I can do to reduce this weight so that I can look sexy, doctor?
Yeah, you see, you will need to exercise your body. You will need to follow your wellness, healthy foods that you need to be taking. And then most importantly, you see, you talk about boyfriend and you talk about headache. You see, you will see that is a separate therapy, not from me. If you are thinking of your boyfriend and he's giving you as a, that you better take one. Look at your health first, ensure you are perfect, and think less about putting your brain in so many things at the same time. Okay,
Wow.
patient Betty.
Thank you so much, doctor. I'm going to stick to your advice, and trust me, you will see a change.
Greet your
Thank you so
greet your children.
You're welcome million times. I want to say God bless you for coming on the show. You are a wonderful man. You are who your viewers said you are. Thank you so much. And I want you to say hello to my beautiful family back home. And I cannot do without you, Uncle. You are a wonderful person. Thank you so much, my hero, my role model.
Thank you.
God bless
Thank
you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Have a wonderful day, sir. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Wow. My goodness. Lord, this is awesome. And I'm sure you enjoy this program today. And someone is blessed. That is sure that someone is blessed. I know we've taken much of our time, and there's nothing we can do when it comes to happiness. It keeps going like that. So I want to say thank you so much for joining us today. This is Healthy Living with BOFA coming live on YouTube. Thank you for being part of this program. Thank you always for your loyalty, your dedication, your support, and above all, your love. Thank you so much. This is all we can give on the program, and we want to see you coming back next week, Sunday, while we will be having another guest on the program. Please continue the precaution, the masking, the physical distancing, hand washing, and avoiding large gathering. If you find this program useful and educative, please share it with others, especially your network. Until next week, we meet again. Be safe and healthy. It is your lover on this program, Betsy Olayinka Folarin Akinlosotu, saying Happy Valentine again to you all. So I'll see you next week by God's grace. Be well. Thank you. Bye. Bye.